everybody should cherish their time with their one that makes them complete.
Is the
and
government...
everybody will be given this chance. And then you got to think of the fact that there are going to be only two people to create these perfect matches for everyone else. Yes, there is a timeline.
Okay.
And there's a long timeline for getting your partner if you're not on the top.
Okay, so is there anything that people should do in preparation for what's coming, what's heading our way?
Learn the truth. Read what Ronald has written. Read what Mr. Armstrong has written. You'll notice that they've left perfectly open what I've had to say.
Well, now Ronald was saying that April of this year, the big one's coming. Are you agree with that?
The big one's coming?
The big end, or
he wasn't.
Something big. I can't
he
remember.
even made clear that he's not certain of the exact date.
Oh, okay.
The exact date was given to me whenever I was told how many days I have left.
Which September 17, 2011.
September 19th is when I would die, when both of us would die. September 23rd would be whenever Jesus Christ arrived with the 144,000.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I thought he said that was going to happen.
3.5 days later. We're killed on the 19th, and 3.5 days later he comes.
Okay.
On the 23rd.
Okay. So you obviously are studying. I guess, or do you study, or do you just learn this stuff? Does it come to you from the cherubs and such?
I get it from studying. I get it from search of knowledge and self. I can read the Bible, being who I am and being how I am. I can read it, and sometimes, I got to go over it a few times before I'll understand it. I'm not going to understand it until the exact moment I'm meant to understand it. So, yes, it's been a gradual process. I haven't been able to understand all of the prophecies I'm meant to understand to help fulfill everything for everyone. But it's a gradual process. People have to accept it from beginning to end. So you got to start small and go big.
Okay. I have several people looking for your MySpace, Katie, but they can't seem to find it. So is that something you can email me a link later, and I'll just put it up for you?
How do I email a link for MySpace?
Just whatever address.
Okay,
There's got to be something there that...
I'm going right now.
Oh, you are? Okay. Do you do a lot of text messaging, too?
No, I don't have a phone. I'm borrowing my brother's computer. I would be homeless if my brother didn't give me the nicety to let me stay with him.
Does he know you're going to be? Does he know that you're on the program tonight?
Yes, he was actually nice enough to finally leave his home, the computer and the phone home for me today.
So
I don't have a lot of support in this, like it's meant to be.
So what do you think about the government?
Oh. I have no preference for any of this shit that's going on. The government, this voting, it has nothing to do with anything.
Is the government evil?
You could just say goodbye to that and go on with something else. Bush isn't going to make it out of office. If he doesn't die first and somebody else becomes the next big honcho or whatever, it doesn't even matter. I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on spreading the good news of the kingdom.
Do you ever?
The kingdom is beautiful.
Do you ever hear clicks on your phone, like maybe the government tapping in, listening to what you're going to say, because they know who you?
I don't care.
They know who you are.
Right now, I haven't been telling my friends this because of the message that I'm sending. I guess like back in the day, maybe I'm considered the key suspect, or I'm considered the I don't know, world-class enemy. I don't know what I would be considered, but I know they don't like me.
Well, see,
I know they don't.
that was kind of a loaded question, because earlier when you were speaking, you dropped out and you were starting to say something about the government, so I figured I'd just try to bring it back up and see if it happened again, You
must be logged in to do that. Okay.
Alrighty.
Sorry about this. Give me a second.
That's okay. You just find that MySpace. I'm sure a lot of people like to peer in, or whatever it is. What is it people do on MySpace? They just say hello, or?
You can email. You can chat.
Okay. Email. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, and I think that people need to put that in their favorites once they find it, because I mean, I can't believe that, I wouldn't believe that a lot of people know who the second witness is. I mean, you got to be the only one making that claim.
MySpace.com/HellaCoolCatta, if you know how to spell that. It's HellaCoolKatta.
All right, I hope somebody got that, and let me know what it looks like. Okay, so on that space, do you have prophecies there, or your end of the world warning?
I haven't written anything in there a while. It's mainly just my friends made it for me, and when I was in college, and I didn't want it. They just kind of made it so that they could have more communication with me. But I just check it for emails.
Okay, so now do you spend a lot of time worrying about what's coming to pass?
No.
Okay, so you're not scared then?
No.
Okay.
I'm worried for other people that they won't hear, but I get comforted in that. I have no reason to worry because I know that I for sure am making it.
But do you feel like that you are a threat to the government and they know who you are?
I don't really worry about that either way.
So
if they were to come after me, my Lord would stop them.
Oh, you got a lawyer. Okay. All right. So
my Lord.
Oh, your Lord. Okay. Well, he's a good lawyer.
Okay.
Do demons come after you?
Nobody comes after me.
Okay. So,
I've been protected all my life.
Okay. All right. So you have sort of a sphere of protection going on there.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Okay. All right. And so you got the ear of the audience, and anything else you want them to know?
Can I just read this? I wrote it up earlier just so that I can make sure I got everything out that I wanted to say for today.
Yes, you can.
All right. Say that my Lord has truly blessed everybody is a terrible understatement. These are the end times that have been prophesied in the Bible in plain text. Yes, you are all under terrible, extensive deception. The days are finally here, and it's time we be saved from the sickening mess mankind has created for himself. All because of what? Pride in saying you're right, especially since you're wrong. You all do not know your own maker. For if you did, you wouldn't behave like a pack of heathens. But that is the extent I wish to go into the ugly side of things. Ronald Wineland is a true prophet of these end times. He has already been working hard to spread the word to all the nations. He has 2 books out, cited by God to be true facts. The books are available online for free for the last 2 to 3 years. Yes, we are in the final days before the 7th seal opens. Yes, the birth pains have intensified to where there will no longer be a time between devastating events. They're just going to keep coming constantly. Read his book. I am more than happy to announce that I am the second witness of these end times, and I am the future bride of the Christ. I have a lot of good news to share with all of you. I will not withhold what I know to be true from anyone that contacts me. My email is my only way of communication. That's Katti Dauer at hotmail.com. That's KAT2DAUER@hotmail.com. Email me, contact me, do something. Don't keep waiting. I'm also a member of Freethinkers Forum under the name Second Witness of God Almighty. This is my announcement to all who will hear. I guess you could say the place I'm in, it could be described as being in between a rock and a hard place. I don't have support, but that doesn't make me a liar. That just goes to further into fulfilling prophecy. I'm calling out because I can't do this alone. I need assistance in spreading what I have to say. I've known for a minute now that I'm my Lord's and He is mine. My clock started ticking in a countdown as of 1,335 days. Those who haven't already received specific dates, I urge you to contact me for that. I don't like this contact over phone and email. I would rather shout it in the streets and from rooftops, for I do know the truth, and its beauty is overwhelming. The plan is extensive and well thought out. All should praise the Father for the glorious gift of fulfilling our true heart desires, for who knows the heart better than the installer? If I had a stock of colored pencils and pads of paper, I would draw the kingdom for all of you. It's so beautiful. Lush gardens, intriguing design. The walls are covered in all kinds of precious jewels. The purpose of human life is that we